Shall we have a toast?
Of course. Should we say cheers or salute?
Cheers.
Ooh, okay, cheers.
Shout out to sweet tea in a wine glass.
Shout out to homemade sweet tea in a mason jar.
Bro.
That's real Southern.
It's good.
It's good,
you killed
right?
This sweet tea.
I know.
Who are you?
I don't know.
You're so
I'm Susie
domesticated.
Homemaker. I know. I'm Susie Homemaker. I love making homemade sweet tea though because store-bought sweet tea tastes horrible.
Yeah, no, you can taste the sugar.
And it's just not good. It just tastes like something's wrong with it.
Yeah, no. Nah, this is hitting though. This is good. Mm-hmm. It's like I just love sweet tea. I like
it's
a
just good on a.
It's like it's well blended.
Mm-hmm. Lots of sugar is the key.
It's lots of sugar, but the sugar is evenly dissolved.
Right. The sugar to tea ratio.
I don't taste the granulated sugar.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
The sugar to tea ratio is like perfect.
Yes. Did you brew this tea?
I did in my tea kettle.
Freshly brewed tea.
Freshly brewed. Mm-hmm. And no recipe. I just pour as much sugar as I think.
See that's the real Southern thing. Like
no,
people in the
measuring.
South, we don't measure stuff.
No. Why would we measure?
Yeah. So anyway, how are you? It's been a while.
I'm going through it.
Oh.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. No, we have not talked at all. Just so people know. Like I refuse to talk to you before the pod.
Because we're not friends anymore. We're just podners.
Yeah, we're just podners is all. So I've literally been so stressed out. I already told you that I need a personal assistant. I'm actively looking. Like this whole working 5 days a week thing, I don't know how people do it. But I can't. So how have you been?
Mm-hmm. I've been pretty stressed, actually.
Well, yeah, how? You're in summer.
Yeah, which is the best part of it. But so I'm in the process of buying a house.
Okay.
It's just been stressful.
And
it's a
what
stressful
about
process.
it? Load me up.
But it's cool though. It's coming along. It's the worst. Yeah,
buying
one thing
a house
about it
is the worst.
They're like, hey, we need this document from 2016. And we need it by 5 p.m. or else you're gonna lose the house.
No,
and you're gonna die. And so it's like, whoa, like yo.
No, everything is like so crucial that if you don't get it right, then you're gonna lose the house. That's what they tell you.
That's what they tell you about everything.
Everything, and it's like, how am I supposed to have this? I don't either, really.
But I didn't want to take a chance, so I did.
No,
anyway.
because there's people lined up, like behind you, so you have to get it done.
You know what? Well, okay, so I did take one L. Completely stupid.
What'd you do?
But I totally forgot that my driver's license expired. So it's like, look, we can't sign any of these documents with an expired license.
No.
So I had to make an appointment.
Oh, so you had to go to the DMV?
I had to go to the DMV.
Oh my God. Was it a nightmare?
It wasn't that bad. I just so happened to find a place that had like an open slot the next day.
Thank God.
Every other place was like 3 weeks out, a month out. Booked and busy. It's crazy.
They're always booked and busy. And they're so slow.
They are
It's
slow.
like, they're like
why did I make an appointment and still wait for an hour and a half?
It's like going to the doctor's office.
Yeah.
I just should show up an hour late and then y'all will be ready for me.
You know, I feel like that about doctors too. Like, why are they always late? Like,
every time.
Y'all are doctors. I would consider you to be highly educated people, meaning you've been to a lot of classrooms, meaning you've had to keep a schedule.
And they can't. They cannot do it. I don't know. They should just have nurses nurses do everything anyways.
Yeah, they do. And my thing is, when I see the doctor, I feel like I only talk to the doctor for like 3 minutes.
You do. They're like, okay, so what's wrong? I just told everything to the nurse.
Right.
Okay, let me just get the stethoscope and then put it on your chest.
And then they tell the nurse.
Breathe. Yes. It's like,
okay, nurse, do this.
Like, what did you come in here for?
Yeah.
I hate it. Anytime I go to my doctor's office, I literally call him. I call him because he's been my doctor since I was 3 years old. I say, listen, I'm going to need, let's just wrap it up real quick. Right. Okay, tell me when to actually come in because I don't have time to wait for 2 hours to see you for 5 minutes. No. And he's like, okay. Like, dude, come on. Come on.
One thing I've been really struggling with, though, since summer started for me was, like, not waking up before 6:30 a.m.
Not waking up before?
I don't know what it is. My body just wakes me up at 6:30.
That is horrid.
It's terrible.
That sounds awful.
I finally took some melatonin last night.
Okay.
First of all, this is what I always do. Anytime I take melatonin, I like try to beat it. Like
What do you mean?
I see. Let me see how long I can stay up. Let me like start doing stuff. Let me clean the kitchen. Let me reorganize.
See how much I can
before it knocks me out. Bro, I crashed so hard. I woke up, forgot where I was.
That is hilarious.
And guess what? I still woke up at 6:30.
Oh
just
my
tired
God.
as hell.
Yeah, just like super like your body probably felt heavy.
Yeah.
Melatonin doesn't work for me. I had to take like 2 Benadryl to like knock out.
Oh, no, you taking real drugs.
Yeah. Speaking of real drugs, I'm not doing any drugs. So that's probably why I'm like also going through it because I'm not, I have not smoked the devil's lettuce in like forever. Yeah. What?
Okay. You're like so freely admitting that.
I thought everybody knew I was a pothead already.
Well, shoot. As long as your people know, it's fine with me.
But yeah, I have not been smoking any weed.
Devil's lettuce.
I feel weird.
I never heard that phrase before.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Well, congratulations. I'm proud of you.
I mean, it's not really anything to be proud about. It's just like, I just stopped doing it. You know, like when you can just pick up something and then you do it for a little bit and then you stop.
Yeah.
Like that's what I do. I do it with nicotine. I do it with weed. Like then I just stop and then I'm like, it'll probably come back again. But for right now, I'm not. So
yeah, I usually do that with women I'm halfway interested in. I'll talk to them and then I'll just stop.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just kind of like raw dogging LYFE. Can I say raw dogging? Can you bleep that out? Can you bleep those two?
Hey, listen, no, because this is gonna be an edit-free podcast, okay?
Oh, okay, well that's fine.
So we just gonna let it roll. Hey, I apologize for her. All right. She's
But I do, and it's like, oh, how do people do this all the time?
Man,
it's not fun.
Well, I'm proud of you. Welcome to sober life.
Adulthood. Yeah. It's awful, but I'm doing it. I'm making it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lately I haven't even had like an urge to I'd be out and about somewhere and I don't even feel like drinking.
Yeah.
And that's weird for me because like, I like to have a drink every once in a while.
Maybe we're just that age or we're just like over
it. You are not my age. So don't even.
It doesn't matter. But mentally I am. Like 30.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about that for a second.
Let's talk about it.
Call BS.
Why?
And I was just talking to a friend about this. I just don't believe in telling people that, oh, you're so mature for your age. I think that's really BS, actually.
Why, though?
Because you might be in certain aspects, but in other areas, you're definitely your age. Probably.
No, for sure. But like, overall, though, there are people that are mature for their age. Like,
what
100%.
Does that even mean, though?
You're a teacher. You don't have any kids in your class that are extremely immature, and then some kids that are like, oh, you're pretty mature. Like, whether they're a first child, like usually I'm a first kid, so the first kid's usually like really mature.
Yeah, I think for that reason, I can always find someone's like, oh, yeah, you're definitely 16.
Well, yeah, it's not like all around. They're going to be like 30 years old and they're reading the newspaper. But like,
maybe I'm nitpicking too much on this.
Mentality-wise, though, like.
Well, we were talking about a specific person. It was like, they've always claimed to be super mature for their age. Mm-hmm. It's like, but no.
But you're really not.
Yeah. Well, let's get off of that.
Oh. I feel like they watched the pod.
Who knows? Who watches this thing?
No, because it's been a month. It's been a month.
We just took a little break.
Well, we tried last week.
We don't have to talk about last week.
Is it traumatizing for you a little bit? Is it triggering?
Bro. It's a little triggering. Can we just leave it alone?
Forget the last week.
Yeah. Last
week was a mental check-in.
It was
friends.
It was.
So that's fine.
Off camera, off mic. Mm-hmm. That was cool.
Yeah.
Because I just wasn't having the best day mentally.
I felt that vibe, that energy.
Yeah. So I appreciated the check-in. Mm-hmm. That was really nice.
Yeah.
But
so what else have you been up to?
Man, the business, Box Creative. Mm-hmm. Have I ever? I guess it's okay to talk about that on here.
Yeah, why not?
Box Creative is making some moves. We've been doing a lot of renovations.
Didn't you send us a picture of I
totally did. Yeah.
The entire the outside of it, right?
Yeah, we repainted the whole exterior.
Yeah.
I think tomorrow they're working on the landscaping. We got a new sign. we're official on Google. So now you search as Box Creative on Google, it comes up on Google Maps.
That's so cool.
That's kind of a cool thing.
That is
but yeah,
really
we
cool.
renovated the inside. Like we're just making some moves, man. And you know, if I'm honest, this is turning into a plug, and it wasn't supposed to be a plug, but like
Listening.
this has kind of been a dream of mine for years to do something like this. And I just made a connection.
What?
I remember this was in January before we even started doing this. Before we brought this back, I pulled up on you at your job.
You did.
The day my computer got stolen, my car got broken into, and I almost
at
shot
my
somebody.
job.
But anyway,
right.
What a crazy day. But I remember telling you, like, talking about, you know, I want to build this studio, but I want it to be a whole facility. Like, I don't want to just. That's really happening now, though, which is crazy.
It's like you manifested it.
Definitely.
Which I don't even believe in that, but like it's like you did it.
Why don't you believe in that?
Because it's just like you didn't manifest it. I mean, you did. Like you can, but like most of the time, it's like you can't just manifest without actual like actions behind it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
So when people say, "Oh, just put little sticky pads on your mirror and talk about it every day to yourself," and blah blah. No,
I mean, but
that's no.
Positive affirmations are good.
They're good.
This is crazy that we disagree on this.
You think that that's real?
Absolutely. I think it's biblical.
Is it? Well, like speaking it into existence?
Yeah.
But you have to have action.
Well, of
and
course.
you did have action. But I'm talking about the people that literally just talk about, like, literally just talk the talk. They don't actually walk the walk. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So.
Okay. I have a great example. Oh, she's probably totally going to see this. I have a student. I'm going to call you out. I'm going to call him out. No names, but this was completely. They know how I felt about this. But anyway.
Okay.
There was this guy that she met on Snapchat that she was talking to, and then he like ghosted her, and then she sent me this drawing or something where she like was writing such and such is gonna text me, such and such is gonna text me. She's like, I'm manifesting it. I was like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. First of all, if you have to manifest somebody to talk to you,
then it's probably
that's not the one for you, fam.
Yeah, no.
Like, you know, I did. I mean,
they should just want to.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, she hated me for like a day or two after I told her that. But like, that's the dumbest thing ever. But that's when manifesting is like dumb, because you're just trying to hocus pocus something into existence.
Exactly. That's my point. Like whenever you're just trying to conjure up something to happen, but you're not actually like doing anything.
But I think when most people say that, that's not what they mean, though. At least I don't think so.
But that's what a lot of people preach. It might not be what the person's actually trying to do, but that's what like a lot of people preach. A lot of the hocus pocus people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
it's like the 2021 non-Christian version of prosperity gospel.
Yes, or like self-help people. Like if you can dream it, you can do it. It's like just shut up.
Yeah, you
Shut
know
up.
the best self-help you can get. Put in the work.
Exactly.
That's the best way to help yourself. Come on.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah, that's the best way to help yourself. Just put in the work and you know, make things happen. And I say that, and I don't mean the whole, you know, pick yourself up by the bootstraps, that mentality.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't mean that.
Right.
But it's like, you know, I would say most things that I've accomplished, I've worked for at least part of the way.
Yeah.
There's definitely been some things that just like this had to be a God thing, you know.
Yeah, blessings.
But he's definitely blessed me in a lot of areas. I'm not even gonna put a but on that. He's blessed me in a lot of things, and also I can always track back to where I at least tried to do my part.
Yeah. No,
I at
I
least tried to
agree.
do something.
I agree. Knowing you over the years, I've seen you like put in a lot of work for things that you want. So you deserve Box Creative. I think it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be dope. So, what's been up with you?
I'm ready to rob a bank because I'm tired of working. Allegedly, of course. Okay. I'm tired of working, and I think that's why I've been seeing, like, I don't know if y'all been seeing this, but there's like a lot of like recent like tweets and stuff of like all these like corporations like shutting down or like stopping their hours because they can't have any workers. Like nobody wants to work anymore, and I'm one of those people. I don't want to do. Oh, by the way, I got recognized at my job from YouTube. I almost shit my pants. I was so nervous.
Bro, that's like your worst nightmare. That's funny.
She said, Earf Mother? I said, no.
No.
I said, no. She said, no, that's you. I said, oh, no, it's me. But I'm just freaking out a little bit right now. Excuse me. She's like, I watch all your YouTube videos. This is a conversation we had on Twitter. I was like,
bruh.
I almost lost it. I was like, oh, no, this is weird.
Can we, wait a minute. Okay, pause for a second. Hold on. I just noticed. I just took a good look at you.
What?
Bro, first of all, can we get into the fro today?
I mean, we can.
Can we get into it?
Let's get into the hair.
Because usually, Earf,
yeah,
you pull off the bum chic.
Period.
You already know
Every
that's
time.
what you do.
Yeah, come on. I'm doing it right now. You just can't see my bottom half.
It's just not, it's kind of put together though.
It's giving?
It's giving.
Is it giving?
It's giving what it's supposed to give. You was looking fly. You was looking fly last week. They didn't even see that on camera.
2 weeks in a row.
Bro,
2 weeks in a row.
You're doing your thing.
I'm trying to get it together because when you look good, you feel good.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm trying to make this last as long as I can because I'm poor and I was gonna get braids, but I also don't have a car. So if that tells anybody how my life is going right now.
Bored in the house and you're in the house bored.
Has been gone on business for 3 days. I have no car. I'm really bumming it right now.
You live in the middle of nowhere.
So I need you to take me to Taco Bell.
You can't go.
Like I have
oh my God.
Like I have no
And you know, Taco Bell is like 30 minutes away.
No, literally. I will put gas in your tank. I need to get out of this house.
Bro. You should have told us. We could have stopped and got you something on the way.
No, it's the way that I want to leave. I want to leave.
Oh, you want to get out the house.
I have no way to leave. Yes, which I usually am like totally fine with being in the house, but like when he's not here, it's just like, yeah. I mean, I've been binging TV shows, so that's been working for my mental health.
That's cool.
But like, you guys, I'm working 5 days a week. I go to a meeting on my one off day, and then on my next off day, we pod.
Right.
So do I have an off day? No.
No, not really.
No. So I'm actually going like insane.
Grind culture.
I don't know I hate it. I don't know how people choose to do this.
I do it. I love
Why?
it. Well, I don't love it. Well, actually, I got a call from my boss today.
Okay.
First of all, I don't know why did she do me like this? She asked me
the one that you were telling us about?
I don't know if I told you.
I can't give you any more details than that.
Okay, I don't know what I said. Look,
yeah.
I'm eyeballing you
I'm gonna shut up.
What boss we talking about? But anyway,
right.
But yeah, she was just giving me some updates about one of my classes next year and a training that I have to do this summer. And then she was like, "So, are you eating like all of your meals?" And I was like, "What is this?"
Why? Like,
she was like,
checking on me?
Are you sleeping adequately? It's like, bro, like, don't treat me like I don't take care of myself.
Like, are you my therapist?
But I mean, I think she knows that like I grind. Even like when school was out, I was looking forward to putting in work in business and music and all that other stuff. So I'm always grinding. Yeah. So she was like, hey, make sure you actually take a break this summer. So it was actually really nice.
Sweet.
But she just came off like giving me mom vibes.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's sweet though to have somebody like that at your job that cares
really
about
nice.
you. Like our owners gave me a gift card to a spa, and I think because they know that my back has really been killing me, so I'm gonna get a massage with the gift card.
Ooh.
A spa I've really been wanting to go to.
You know, my back has been killing me too. I think I need to.
You should invest in a masseuse. You really should. It's so nice, Trey. Like, just imagine going in there. They put rocks on your back, oil everywhere.
That sounds like a dream.
Like, what?
Oh my God.
It's so nice. It's so nice. I love massages. So.
You know how many times I've gotten a massage in my life?
How many?
Like a professional massage.
How many?
One time.
One time? I think me too.
Really?
Yeah.
Only once?
Because I never thought I needed it because I'm so young, but like it's good for you.
Well, I'll take that back. Twice. The second time, it kind of counted. So like a few years ago, my boss at the time, for my birthday, my gift was like she gave me a gift card for masseuse, but like the one that like travels come to your house.
Oh, that's not the same.
It was cool though. I didn't have to leave.
No, that is nice. But like oh my gosh, like imagine like
going into the vibe. Yeah.
into the vibe, like a dim lit room, or like if you're on vacation, like a spa, like a resort.
Yeah.
Room service, valet, spa. We need a vacation.
You know what?
We need to rob a bank, allegedly.
We actually are going on a vacation.
Who are we?
See, she don't be answering the group chat, bro.
Wait,
don't worry about it. It's a surprise.
What are you talking about?
You'll find out later.
No, are y'all for real?
We're so
I'm
for
excited.
real.
To where?
I can't say right now. It's a surprise. It's a surprise for them too. We're gonna pod on vacation though.
I don't care. I would be so excited. Well, like in the States? Because I'm scared of airplanes.
Okay, it's only like an hour away.
Oh, okay. No, that's perfect because I'm scared of planes. So that's great.
Yeah, no, we don't have to go anywhere. But
okay.
Well, keep that on the hush though. They're not supposed to know about that yet.
No, we won't let any of the 300 people that'll watch this know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all the workers in the back that are
right, for sure.
that are working with Ashley.
All the entire
the whole
one
team,
worker.
the whole team of one. Yeah, but we'll talk. Listen, you know when's the last time I took a vacation?
I don't know. I've never taken like a real vacation since I've worked. Like going out of town, packing a bag and being like, I'm taking off of work. I don't think I've ever done that.
I think the last time I went on vacation, we went to Disney with my family. This was like 2 years ago.
Dude, we were talking about doing a Disney resort. And I know that's kind of lame for like couples to do, like, because it's Disney.
Y'all are going as a couple?
I want to.
That's cute.
I know. And I love
That's
Disney
cute.
stuff. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want it to be corny, but like, I think that it's like adultish.
I think it'd be cool.
Yeah, I think so
it'd be cool. Like, one thing about, I don't know, one thing about Disney, it's not all just kid stuff.
No, it's not.
It's not. Like, and a lot of it is just nostalgic. You
right,
know?
exactly.
I
And I
think
hate
it's dope.
rides. We both hate rides, so I don't want to
really?
ride any rides. Yeah, we hate heights.
So what are you going to do? Like, go to all the shows and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, that's still cool.
And he got me to watch Pirates of the Caribbean for the first time. So
Bro, where
I'm
have
like
you been?
really into it. I don't know.
Johnny Depp is a real G for
Well,
for
it's
that.
weird because like I knew how like important Johnny Depp was to like Pirates of the Caribbean. Like that, he's played that character like ever since he's like stopped the movies.
Right.
But I never actually watched the movies, and I'm like, they're so good.
Yeah.
But I've also never seen Harry Potter
Yeah,
because I wasn't allowed to watch them.
Me neither.
See, like, were you allowed to watch it?
I was allowed. I just never watched it because.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't
Yeah.
allowed. Nothing with wizards, any type of demonic
Yeah.
energy or, you know, witches.
Yeah.
Stuff
But
like that.
at was it Universal Studios? They have like a whole section dedicated to Harry Potter, and people were like geeked out about it. I had no idea what was
they're
happening.
real corny. They're like,
It's like-
I'm a Slytherin. I don't know what that is.
I paid how much? Like $17 for some butter beer.
Ooh, I love butterbeer. I
It
don't
was
even
not
like
worth
beer.
$17.
Well, have you ever been to the Renaissance Festival?
No.
Okay, well, that's also super fun and corny. I never thought I'd like it, but they have good butterbeer there.
Apparently, that's a Harry Potter thing too.
Probably.
I
That
don't know.
sounds real weird.
It was a long line. I paid $17 for it. It did not. It tastes like melted butterscotch candy.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite candies. You don't like butterscotch?
No. What are you, a grandmother?
Yes. I used to sit in church and eat the candy out of my grandma's purse. Hello? Did y'all not do
Not
that?
for me.
Okay, y'all are weird.
Not for me.
Well, did you ride the rides at Disney World?
I did ride the rides.
So did you
I
go
love
on the
rides.
Jaws? Did you go to the
I remember
Jaws section?
Jaws.
Oh my God, it's so fun.
We actually, so the next time we go, we're gonna spend more time in Universal, because that's where all the dope rides are. We just didn't spend enough time there.
It's so big.
Yeah, it is.
And I wonder if you have to
you
be,
need 2 days.
can they like prove if you have to be vaxxed if you go? I mean, not that I'm worried about that,
I
but
don't think so.
because there's some like rules now, you know?
Oh my god.
I know, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Anyway,
But probably by then it'll be like fully open.
I mean, well,
Basically everything is fully open.
yeah.
And this is super off topic, but why was I just looking at Twitter and I saw that John McAfee died? Do y'all know who that is? The security guy for the computers, the McAfee security.
Really?
He died in his jail cell
He's in jail? Why was he in jail?
because I think he was having underage girls in doing in his mouth. Which I'm sure
So
is
how would you?
illegal.
Why would you bleep out? He's doing you know what, and then add in his mouth. Like you could have bleeped all of that out, bro.
Was I supposed to leave out the in the mouth part?
Yes. You know what? You know what? In his you know what? You could have just said that. I didn't need that detail, bro.
Well, yeah, that's what.
Speaking of that.
What? Speaking of something in your mouth?
I hate.
What? What?
Yo.
Speaking of what, John McAfee? I don't know what you're talking about. Speaking of what?
So there was another report. Why does it seems like every time there's a teacher having sex with an underage student, it's always in Texas.
Always.
This time it's in Houston.
Florida. Ew, where?
It's in Houston. It's at Seed King High School.
Oh, really?
That's like
That's east side, right?
That's not
the east,
far.
like northeast side. That's like close to where I'm moving. Like
a boy teacher or a girl teacher?
It was a girl teacher. It's always a girl teacher though.
Always.
It's always a girl teacher.
Except one of my girlfriends sent me a article of a guy that we went to school with.
Yeah.
And he was a teacher at an 8th grade middle school and he was having a relationship with a kid. I'm like, y'all are disgusting. Like absolutely disgusting.
You wanna know how she got caught?
How?
It's not funny. This stuff is not funny. But I'm still I can't help it.
What?
She got caught because the student was in her class sitting by his girlfriend and she got mad and threw scissors at him.
The teacher?
The teacher
Threw
got
scissors
jealous
at the kid?
and threw scissors at him.
God.
So then
she was psychopath.
That was reported, because like that's like,
you're weird.
yeah, like it's assault, with a deadly weapon.
Yeah.
And so then they're investigating why.
She would do that.
And then the information came out.
Oh,
and she was like,
God.
her side of the story was, we've had sex twice in the back of my car. And he was like, no, actually, she picked me up from my aunt's house and got us a hotel, and we stayed there, and we've been having a relationship for 3 months.
What grade was he in? Like freshman,
He was
junior?
16. So he's probably like sophomore, junior.
Sophomore. Oh my God. These people are disgusting.
Disgusting.
I mean, did that ever happen at your school? It happened at my school.
It happened, not at my school, but the other school in Baytown. The girl, it was like a girl and a coach, one of the football coaches. She was actually really proud of it.
Really?
She introduced herself to me.
She was young.
We were in college, my freshman year in college, and I had a lot of interesting friends. Let's just say that. And she was like, hey, I'm such and such. I'm the girl who slept with the coach. I was like,
that's such a weird way to introduce yourself.
I was like, nice to meet you.
Oh my God. Okay, so whenever it happened at my school, the guy was a coach, and all 3 of his nieces went to my school, and he had just had twins, baby twins, and he was sleeping with a girl all over the school. Not even like somewhere, like he didn't take her anywhere. He was just sleeping with her at the school. And I'm like, oh, you're disgusting. I don't know how I got found out though. There used to be like this really weird app. I don't know if y'all remember it. I can't remember the name of it, but you could post stuff like anonymously and people would like post like about it. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was messy.
That was crazy.
That was messy. And it would be like in your area. So you could just post like really anonymous stuff about what's going on.
Oh, you know what? There was another one. I remember it being linked to MySpace or something.
Oh, I don't know. That was before my time a little bit.
Or,
if it was linked to
Facebook
MySpace, like I was on MySpace.
But I remember like people used to be able to like send you anonymous messages.
That's scary. I would never open them. I don't want to know.
It'd be some weird stuff.
I'm sure.
I never got anything super crazy, but other people did. Mine was just like,
I like you.
Yeah, like, hey, I had a crush on you in high school. I was like,
okay. Right, okay. What do you want me to do with that information?
Like, man, I'll never get the weird. I want the weird stuff.
Now?
Just kidding. No, not now.
Yeah,
no.
I was going to
Like
say, because you're going to get like 5 weird messages on your Instagram as soon as we leave out of here. Or as soon as we post this.
I'm cool.
But anyways, that's how my life's been going.
Well, I think this is going to be a good summer.
You do? Why?
I do. Because last summer was terrible.
I feel like I can't even remember summer. Summer 2020 was awesome.
For you.
Yeah, because I got to stay home, and so many people got to stay home. Like, it was so fun.
I drove myself crazy, was super depressed, got COVID, and why are you looking like that?
Because
why
were you depressed while you had COVID?
Well, I was depressed because I was stuck at home.
Oh, okay. Well, that's where we differ.
But I love being at home.
Exactly. So why are we depressed?
Because I was stuck at home.
Like me right now.
I like being able to turn down things. I didn't have anything to turn down.
Or whenever, like if you have the option.
Yeah,
But when you don't have the option, it's like...
I'm kind of oversimplifying it, but you know.
Yeah, I know.
It was just like, it was, and well, I was actually working a lot. I'm not gonna get into that, but I was actually working a lot and just didn't like it. It wasn't fun.
Well, that's how I feel right now. It's like I'm working. I don't have any time to do stuff during the summer.
Yeah.
Like I want to go to water parks. I want to go on vacation. I want to like live my life. We need agents, Trey. I'm so serious.
Bro, you know, all these things that you say we need, it costs money.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's awful. Why we need to rob a bank, allegedly.
I had a friend who said that she would be my personal assistant, but she's also trying to hire her own personal assistant. I said, okay, wait, how's it gonna work?
No, you can't do
Because if you need a personal assistant,
then why?
What makes you think you can be mine?
Yeah, no, that makes no sense at all.
It makes no sense.
You don't have any free time on your hands, obviously.
Yeah, no. So
well, that's cool though, and maybe we can get in contact with her personal assistant. But no, like an agent would be so great, just in every facet.
What is an agent gonna do for us?
They put you on the map, don't they? That's their job.
Put us on the map.
Promote you to more people. Okay. Give
as
you
like
more
public figures.
Yeah, or just give you more opportunities. You know what I mean? Okay. Ideas.
I can see you with that.
Yeah.
What do I need that for?
Oh Lord, why do you not need one?
A manager is different.
Yeah, I feel like it is different.
I could use a manager. A manager is kind of like a personal assistant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they all cost money. Yeah. So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna get PPPs or what? Are they done handing those out?
They're done with that, bro.
Really?
I missed out.
Are they?
Yep.
Are you serious?
It ended in May.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Just did.
Well, that's garbage.
But I'm seeing a lot of like grant opportunities, things like that.
Okay.
I mean, as a legitimate business owner, obviously, not like
you're
scamming,
legitimate. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, like, well, I could come up with something allegedly.
I did have someone tell me like that they were scamming all 2020 and they made a lot of money.
Yeah. That's why nobody's going back to work. Everybody figured out how to scam. Whether it was OnlyFans, stocks, actual credit card scammery, like.
You know what I just found out?
What?
Okay, we had a really good Bitcoin conversation back in the day.
Yeah.
So a friend of mine who is really into crypto, he's like a genius at it. He was telling me if you buy crypto or buy Bitcoin specifically through the right channels, you can actually borrow money against it and not lose your crypto, not lose your Bitcoin.
Really?
You can get a loan. It doesn't, because it's decentralized. There's no credit check or anything. It's just like, let's say you got $10,000 worth of Bitcoin, they'll let you borrow 50% of that, so you can borrow $5,000 cash.
I didn't know that.
I was like, that's really genius.
That is really smart.
Because I sold all my Bitcoin to buy this house.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
No, really?
But you know what's crazy? Like Bitcoin, this is how I'm justifying it in my head. Okay. It started to crash a little bit. Like right now it's like sinking.
Well, it was for sure. I didn't know that it still was.
Well, like as of up until like yesterday, it had gotten down to like 30,000.
Really?
Yeah. So I cashed out at the right time.
Okay, yeah.
Cashed out, took those little coins and put it towards my house.
I almost sold all of my Doge yesterday, but then I was like, no.
You got to stick it out. With Doge, you got to stick it out.
It's so hard. It's so hard not to paper hand.
You don't need it right now, though.
Yeah, I do. I definitely do need it. I just touched the mic. I'm so sorry for whoever's going to
You don't like...
I do need it. I'm just... not doing anything with it. I don't know.
Listen, you're in a 2-income household.
I know. But now it's just like, I told you I took a promotion, but I took like a monetary demotion, kind of.
Okay, can we talk about that? Why did you do that?
Because it's good for my resume. And because I like what I do now more.
You are so backwards to me.
How?
Miss Anti-Capitalist.
I know.
Cares about your resume.
I don't, but like I also don't have, like I do have great things on my resume. I do. But it's like, if I want to go anywhere and do like the same type of thing, then it would be good for my resume. Do you know what I'm saying? Like at least I have the experience.
No, I agree.
Or whatever.
I'm just surprised that you think that way.
I'm learning to grow up.
Yeah. And I love that. I love the fact that you're growing up.
Growing pains. I feel them.
You're becoming a Republican slowly but surely.
Oh, no, I am not.
Yeah, you
not
are.
in the slightest.
Yeah,
I am
you
not.
are.
I'm actually becoming more of a communist because I don't want any of us to work anymore. So
Says the person who just took a promotion with a
I know.
demotion
I know. I
attached.
feel like I have a little bit of what's that called? When you love your abuser. Like I don't love working, but like I'm doing it anyways, just for like the greater good. I can't remember what that's
For
called.
the greater good.
Yeah, the greater good of the world.
Interesting. Okay, I have a question for you.
What?
It's about to get spicy. Ashton, you ready, bro? Should I just keep it real? I should just keep it 100. Do you have a problem with black men?
Like specifically?
Yeah.
I mean, because like men in general, but no, not specifically
Yeah,
with
okay.
black men.
Let's tackle that. You have a problem with men in general?
Just the way that y'all are like, what is the word that I'm looking for? I don't know the word that I'm looking for, but the way that y'all are like brought up in the world, yeah. Why?
All men?
Most men, yeah.
That's a wild accusation.
Why?
Because who?
You don't think that there are like very like common themes between how men are raised?
You don't think that women deserve 50% of that credit, at least?
No, not always. But yeah, sometimes you're not wrong. I think that the way that women raise their sons are very weird most of the time.
So, hold on.
What?
Okay, this is weirder than I thought it would be.
What?
Because, I mean, well, maybe it's not weird. Maybe that's not the right word. But like, it's interesting that you have an issue with the way men are raised.
Why?
Majority of men, especially black men, are raised by mothers or grandmothers, women.
Yeah. So those
why
are
don't
their
you have
little
a problem
boys.
with the women?
So those
that
are their
raise
little
them?
boys. You asked me. I said sometimes I do. Sometimes they are raised to be codependent and to like the boys will be boys thing.
Women are raised to be codependent too, sometimes.
No.
Yes.
Not often. Women are raised to be very independent.
That is
because
not true.
we cannot count on you guys.
A lot of women, okay, and I'm gonna use, this, I don't want this to be a generalization. So oftentimes, women are raised with a false sense of independency.
I disagree.
I don't want to sound like Kevin Samuels,
Well, you're about to.
but
I'm about to.
do you feel like you are independent?
Yeah. What? I do. I do.
So you don't have a husband?
No, I do. But like I survived before without him.
Are you right now?
No, I'm with him.
So how's that independent? You're codependent. You're literally codependent.
I'm codependent by choice though. A lot of men are codependent for survival. I'm codependent out of choice because I love him. A lot of men leech on to women because I've told you this before, women are way more lucrative than men at this point. They use them for money.
I don't know how true that
They
is.
use them for sex. They use, and absolutely put nothing back into the relationship.
Wow. Well,
I see it every day. I literally see it every day. I see men living with girls every day that do nothing for them, don't work, drive their car. Like, I'm like, what? Why are you with him? What does he bring to the table?
how do you see that every day?
Because girls show me every day, unfortunately.
That's not...
I work with a lot of women.
Okay, maybe that's just the women that you work with.
I don't agree, but okay. I think that's like, and especially, unfortunately, with black men, because of the way that the world does black men, like as far as like giving them jobs, education, like that is what it is. Like black women are breadwinners in the household. A lot of times.
That's because, okay, well, I'm not going to completely disagree with you. First of all, let me just say I love women. You know I love women. I love black women too, specifically. I just love them.
Right.
Okay. And I'm generally harder on men, specifically black men, than I am anybody else. I am. With that being said, let's just be honest for a second. Okay? Not all men are like that.
Not all. But this is the word that I was looking for.
Not even most of them.
Yes. Most men are socialized to be codependent.
I think the opposite.
Period.
I think, and this is not a slight against black women or women in general.
You're about to say some stupid shit. Go ahead.
But I definitely think, especially in our country, women, specifically women in low-income areas, are incentivized to not have a man.
Oh my God, you sound like a freaking Republican.
It's true
disgusting.
though. It's true though.
No.
It's true though.
And they don't. That's the funny part. They might be incentivized, whatever, because you still believe that, like, I don't know if you still believe that, like, all black women, like most black women are on, like, welfare and stuff. They're not.
I didn't say most. I didn't even say black women. I'm saying
low-income women,
single mothers who live in low-income neighborhoods. They're incentivized to not have a man in the house. Because why? Because you lose your welfare.
Where is the men? Where are the men? Is that their fault? Where are the men? Where did they go?
Is it the men's fault?
Where did they go?
They go. There's a lot of different reasons for that.
Right.
And it's not just because a man chooses to leave.
Okay, and I don't disagree with you. So I'm asking, where are the ones that are not incarcerated? Where did they go?
They go wherever they go. I don't know.
Okay, so is that the woman's fault?
It's not the woman's fault. It's not the man's fault.
And do they still get it out the mud most of the time?
No.
You don't think the women get out the mud most of the time? You don't think they're selling hair, selling lashes, doing hair, doing lashes?
I know.
Dancing, waitressing, whatever they need to
do? Okay, just as true as that is, there's a whole lot of women that don't do anything either. They eat better than me.
As they should.
Why?
Because somebody up and left them. You're not up and left. You're fine. You don't have anybody, like, depending on you. You don't have a little human depending on you. So they should be eating good. They're raising a whole human.
And that's fine. Let's just be clear and know that our government, which I don't plan... I'm not here saying this with the sense of let's change it, okay? Because I don't really know I don't think that's the part that needs to change. I think there's some root causes that need to change, and we'll get to that. But they're definitely incentivized to not have a man in the house.
Okay.
That does not make them independent, though. They are literally dependent on the government.
No, they're not. Ew, Ashton, what is he talking about? Why
Tell me that's not true.
Talk like this?
And I'm not saying. And again,
this is disgusting.
Again, this is
I
not
feel like
everybody.
I'm sitting across the table from Ben Shapiro.
Oh my God, definitely not.
Oh my God.
I'm not saying this is about everybody. I'm just saying this is about some people. And you know what? It's okay. Honestly, it's okay.
Is it? Because you sound a little salty that they're eating better than you.
No. I'm not. Okay, I am a little salty that about, like, I think it was like a couple weeks ago, like food stamps got like an extra $1,200. I was like, dang, I could have used that.
Well, get on it. Teachers don't make that much. You could probably afford it. You could probably qualify.
No, I don't.
Oh, excuse me.
I mean, if I finesse my taxes a little bit more, maybe I could.
Okay, then do it then.
True, I'm trying to get my tax. Well, actually, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my taxes like Donald
the feds
Trump.
are watching. Okay.
But no, but what I'm saying is, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way. Okay. I think a lot of what you're saying is kind of contradicting.
How?
Because if you say women have to be independent.
I'm not saying that we have to be. I'm just saying that
they're more independent than men.
Yes.
The homeless population. Would you happen to know the percentage of men versus women?
No.
It is way more men.
I believe that. I'm not surprised by that.
And I'm not the guy that says, "Oh, our government should take care of our men more." No, I'm actually harder on men. I feel like if you're an able-bodied man, you can work. You can find some type of work. If you're
able-bodied and mentally stable.
Well, that's what I mean by able-bodied. Like you're a whole and complete person, and you should work. Okay, like you. Well, okay, we disagree on work, but which is wild. You don't even like to work. Why would you want to be independent?
I'm not saying that I want to be independent. Would I love to be a housewife again? Yeah, 100%.
I think maybe we have different.
We have to be. We are raised to be that way because we cannot depend on men.
That's not true at all.
Yes, it is. I was raised by 2 women.
You were. That's an anecdotal example.
No, I know. But every woman that I know,
and especially in other cultures, there's a lot of women who are raised to be wives.
And there are a lot of women that are raised to go out and be the breadwinners. A lot.
That's true. Both of them are true.
Like, are you going to sit here and act like you don't know the, like, oh, this is my son, this is my baby. Like, he can live with me till he's 30, till he's married. You don't know that's a thing? Because that's a thing.
I know that's a thing.
So
it's a thing on both sides, though.
And they do it.
It's a thing on both sides, though.
I'm just saying.
I think you're low-key about to prove my point.
How? I'm just saying that men, because the whole boys will be boys thing, and because, oh, he's just a kid thing, and oh, like, he's figuring it out thing. Like, no, like, girls are like, well, you're going to have to figure it out because you don't want to just wait for a man your whole life. You don't just want to wait around for a man to come sweep you off your feet. No, I think in the 50s, but not in 2021. I
think in the basic sentiment, we agree on a lot of this stuff.
I don't, but okay.
I think we agree, but the part that we disagree on is that every woman is raised to be independent. That is completely not true.
I did not say every woman. I said most women.
I don't even think it's most.
I do.
I think it's anecdotal that you think that.
Okay.
Because you were raised that way.
I was.
And you have women around you that were raised that way.
I do.
I have met and know a lot of women who are also leeches, just like the men that you described.
Okay.
I think there's everything on both sides.
I guess I just come in like, okay.
My main point, before you go there, my main point is there's bums everywhere. People are just bummy.
Yeah.
And it's not just men are bums, and it's not just women are bums. People are bums. They come in all sizes, they come in all races, men and women. They come from rich families, they come from poor families. Some people are just bums.
You're not wrong.
So why do you have a vendetta against men?
It's not a vendetta. I don't gain anything from getting back at men. Okay. There's no man in my life that I hate right now.
But why do you have a disdain for men?
Because of the way that they're socialized and the way that they don't unlearn how they've been socialized, how they just keep going. They don't even care to unlearn. And by the way, I am speaking about Black people specifically because I work with, I am around, that's who I'm around every day. I work in a Black environment. So This is what I see every day. And what I see every day is women unfortunately having men that depend on them. All the time. I see women paying for things. All of the time. And it's not because they're married and they share a bank account. It's because they have the money. And I'm not saying that's wrong because, like, whatever, girl boss, do what you have to do. Like, I'm a feminist. Like, I think women should, be able to pay for that. But it's like all the time. And your king, Kevin Samuel, said for y'all to open up your purse.
He's not my king.
He said for y'all to open up your purse, babe. So y'all need to be paying for things. Listen, so where was that left out?
Listen, I don't even have to be dating someone to pay. So I'm not the one to talk to about that.
Okay, well, great. Well, then talk to your people then.
You know how I get down.
We'll talk to your people.
Anyway, I don't think that's everybody though, because I know a lot of young Black kings who got their stuff together.
Okay.
And who handle business.
Well, I know a lot that don't. I know a lot that do.
And that's what I'm saying though. I think there are a lot on both sides. There's a lot of trash, bummy women out here. Trust me, I've dated a few.
I believe it.
Yes.
I believe it.
They are bummy, bro.
Okay. And you've dated some that are not.
Oh,
and that
absolutely.
you have admitted would be the breadwinners.
Absolutely.
So, what was said?
I don't have a disdain against women, though. I can see them equally on both sides.
Oh, yeah. I guess that's where my bias comes in. I don't see them equally.
That's the problem.
How is that a problem?
Because you have a... It's like you... It's like when people... you judge others based on their behaviors, but you judge yourself based on your intentions.
Okay, I know what you mean. I've heard that.
And it's like it's a false comparison because obviously you know what your heart meant. So you give yourself a pass for certain things. But other people, you don't know their heart, so you don't give them a pass.
But are you talking about me specifically?
So with you specifically, I feel like it's a false comparison that you have for men, specifically for black men. And
in what way?
Because you think that the fact that you said most men are leeches and most men are taken care of by women. That is completely not true.
I think that's across the board on most races, except for maybe Latinos. Except for maybe Latinos. Because their men take care of them 100%. They can have 3 wives, take care of all of them. All 17 kids.
What about Asian?
I think it's like an equal thing.
What about
I believe
Middle Eastern?
That's probably more the man takes care of the household. Just culturally.
What about white?
Oh, I think it's turning around completely where women are like the breadwinners. There's a lot of white guys that I know that are stay-at-home dads. And their wives work.
Now, where are you getting this information from?
Just my surroundings.
Is it possible that it's just your surroundings?
It's possible. It's not totally impossible, but your surroundings are your reality.
That's true.
So, I mean,
you're right.
If you're asking for my opinion, this is my opinion based on my reality, not like statistics.